asking questions and you being friendly, caring, and compassionate can positively change a person's life. Dr. Felitti learned this while he was helping people lose more than 100 pounds successfully, and then they'd gain it back successfully. Because being overweight and overeating was not the problem. It was the solution. Yes, we would have groups. He would start the group with a question, what are the advantages of being overweight? And people would look around surprised because they had always been asked, what are the disadvantages? Well, those were obvious. But the advantages? And that started a great conversation for all of the participants that came from many different countries. I brought students that came to train with me in mind-body healing to these groups. We had them at Kaiser Permanente, and that was always the first question. What are the advantages of being overweight? You might have asked yourself that question now that you've read our book, From Trauma to Enlightenment, now that you have our True Sage Oracle cards, now that you've been onboarded to our app, the Enlighten app. What are the advantages? And the other big question that people really appreciated was when they'd never been asked before. At what age did you first start to be addicted or gain weight or get depressed or be anxious? Why then? Why not a year earlier, 2 years later? That opened up the person emotionally, mentally, physically, socially, spiritually. Simple questions. The ACE questions started with as many as 40 questions about the traumas and the stresses and the difficulties that the group members had been through. And Dr. Felitti, being the editor of the Kaiser Permanente Medical Journal for over 20 years, was able to get it to the 10 most common stressors, traumas, difficulties, and the ACE became 10 questions. Much easier, simpler, 10 minutes. He and I added 2 more questions, the 11th and 12th question. So important. Thousands of people gave us feedback. I'm a 0 on the ACE. Why do I have an autoimmune illness? Why do I have an addiction? I don't have any ACEs. So they taught us in the groups that we ran and the individual sessions we did together on our own with these people. Ask the 11th question, which you can get the all 12 questions in the ACE now. Just reach out to us. Is there anything the 10 ACE questions didn't ask you that you went through that was stressful, difficult, or traumatic? That became the 11th question. And that has been a real game changer. It's all in the app. It's in the book. You can get the new ACE from us. And the 12th question, I hope you're curious. Are you? Well, you'll have to connect. We will share the entire assessment free, no charge. Just reach out. We did the same thing with a positive childhood experiences assessment. 12 questions, including that 11th question, another version. So yes, asking questions that you're curious about, that you're feeling friendly, caring, and compassionate in the listening part, because that's what love is. Yes, yes, yes.